really. And when I sat on it, I couldn't help but notice that there was an unflattering surplus. But anyway, what you had to do was lean forward and grab this bar and then pull it towards you in a rowing motion. And the whole thing was computerised. There was a screen in front of you, so you could see how many knots or fathoms or whatever it was you would have travelled if the thing hadn't been bolted to the floor. So anyway, I'd only been doing it for a little while, but I wasn't used to it, and I found it very, very strenuous. And I got this terrific, agonising stitch all across my tummy, and I was so hot, I had this old pink tracksuit on, because I didn't think it would matter what you wore. I thought, well, I'm only going to sweat in it, what's it going to matter? But I was very wrong in that, because everybody else had spent £10,000 on the crop top and the cycling shorts and the thong and the headband and the wristband and all that. Anyway, so I sat on this rowing machine and I was so hot and I had a terrible stitch, but I didn't want the people to come up with the oxygen, if they thought there was something wrong with me. And so I pretended to be admiring the view. And I looked around the gym and I thought it was a rectangular room, you see. But unbeknown to me, it was a square room, and all of the right-hand wall was comprised of a mirror, a big mirror comprised with potted palms. And I was looking down what I thought was the length of the room, and I thought to myself, well, I don't know. Who's that fat old bird with a red... and with a shock of horror, I realised it was me. And I couldn't believe what a ghastly sight I was, with my hair hanging in stringy ropes. And I was so dejected, I went and got my stuff, my little bag, and I went home. And I couldn't get my money back. I'd bought a whole year's membership, and I knew I was never going to go there again. And I felt really, really dejected. And so I came home. But after a while, I felt a rising spirit of defiance, of rebellion. And so in that spirit, I wrote this. Will I have to be sexy at 60? Eh? Will I have to keep trying so hard? Well, I'm just going to slump with me dowager's ump and watch myself turn into lard. I'm not going to keep exercising, and I'm not going to take HRT. And if a toy boy inquires, I'll say, ha! Hard luck, squire. Where were you in 73? I'm not going to shave me moustaches. I'm just going to let them all sprout. Me chins will be double, all covered in stubble. I'm going to become an old trout. My beauty, all gone and forgotten, vanished with never a quibble. I'll sit here and just kind of gnaw at a crust and squint at the telly and dribble. Farewell to the fad and the fashion. Farewell to the young and the free. While me passion's expired at bedtime, I'm tired. Sexy and 60, not me.
Over here, by this sand dune, all right?
Look, that girl over there's got her top off. She's not showing much, mind. 2 poached eggs.
They've all got the tops off.
So they have. Well, that's it. I'm not staying here.
Why not?
Well, nobody's got any clothes on. It's a nudist beach. Come on, let's go back to the pool.
I'm going nowhere. It's too hot to walk back. Just take your top off and we'll look like everybody else.
I'm not going topless.
Why not?
Well, people will look at me and laugh.
No, they won't. Look at that woman over there.
Yes, well, she's at least 32 stone and everything's dropped.
Exactly.
Well, are you saying I look like her without me top on?
I'm just saying there's all sorts here.
Well, I suppose that's true.
So are you going to do it or not?
Well, don't rush me. I'll just slip the straps down casually.
That's the way.
There. I've done it.
Good girl.
Oh, no, Gordon, quick. Give me back my top.
No fear. It makes a very nice eye shade.
That big blonde bloke's looking at me.
No, he probably thinks you're...